Alright guys, we got Arkansas versus Kennesaw State. This is a bad Arkansas team. Okay, I was expecting to face a better Arkansas team. Okay, I thought this was going to be one of the tougher games, but apparently Mizzou was one of our tougher games. So this is not looking good for our SEC schedule. We're just like running through people. So we'll see if we can get a win here. We're undefeated. Arkansas has 2 wins. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy because every time I've said that, we ended up almost, well, not almost losing, but starting out the game really, really bad. All right, we're starting out with the ball right here. We'll see how this goes. Guys, I do play this on Heisman, but I've been playing these games for so long, and whatever they did for the update made this game a lot more predictable, to say the least. Like, you can predict the defenses a whole lot easier. You can predict what the quarterbacks, who the quarterbacks are going to throw to pretty easily off of their formations. So it's not necessarily that it's boring. It's just not as hard as the older games were. But personally, I think NCAA 14 ended up being the easiest for me, but I played it for 10 years, 11 years. So that might be why that got a little bit too easy. Like, it was super predictable as to what to do. Essentially, if you ran the read option, you won every game. Alright, we are already starting out with, did that say 23 yards rushing already, or was it 15 yards? I don't know. I couldn't tell if they were doing Yep, 27 yards rushing already. Holy moly. Now, to be fair, we still have 4 SEC teams left to play. So, we only play 7 SEC teams, by the way. That just seems weird. We had 5 off-season. Alright, perfect. We had 5, non-conference games. Couldn't think of the word non-conference. I was going to say off-season. We had 5 non-conference games. So it's just, we don't have to play that many people. We've already played 3. This is the 4th one. And we'll kind of see how this goes. So far, our offense is looking good. Good mix of passing and rushing. I mean, not passing. Yeah, passing and rushing. Damn. I can't think right now. I've been waking up at like 2 a.m. every day, going to bed at like 10:30, 11, sometimes 12 o'clock, and waking up at 2:30. There we go, first down. $3,013 yards by this running back. And he's got a whole nother season left. Alright, let's see if this linebacker crashes. He did, but it didn't work out. It was working out. I just got caught behind the running back / whoever, linebacker, DN, D-tackle, somebody. Oh, I gotta run it. Oh, I got the touchdown. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I'm kind of good at it, I'm not great, but I'm kind of good at this game. It's not just I played it forever, since literally the inception of football games on video game systems, but also a former high school coach, former quarterback. High school quarterback, so I know a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm, but Kirk Benkirk, and dude's a genius. Dude's great, but I've played, I've coached, so you start to notice things. All right, we're definitely gonna blitz him. The assumption is that they're running here. If they don't, they probably got a touchdown. They might have a touchdown either way. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. That line just blew us up. Luckily, our defense stood up just enough to not give up too much. All right, they're probably running it, and I don't think I'm getting them. Ooh, I got. Woo, the counter got me. All right, so we took off all the time, and they are a relatively good rushing team, so they're probably going to take a swath of time also. 11 passing yards, 70 rushing yards. We are just killing everybody with our run game this year. Now our offensive line did increase rather significantly. We have all 80s on the offensive line, which really helps things. If you have a good offensive line, you can pretty much beat anybody and everybody. Offensive line, defensive line, and corners are the best. Safeties do not have to be good. They just have to be fast. So I've really done a really good job at finding these 3-star recruits that have the attributes that I need. Like, ends need speed, tackles need strength, corners need speed, linebackers need speed in this game if you're going to stop the run. Offensive line just need to be good. You just gotta end up getting a good offensive line. All right. And then you've got to have a good scheme for how you're going to run things on defense. You can't call the same play over and over on defense. You've got to really mix it up. You've got to have a good mix of blitzing, man, and zone. Now, if the quarterback has low awareness, you just go in zone the whole time. And normally the quarterbacks that have the low awareness are the rushing quarterbacks. All right, there's a first down. I don't know how many yards he has. Okay, this is Emmanuel. We have kind of got to get it to him. Yeah, we're going to get it to him. Yep. Oh, pretty much got pushed into the defense. That sucks. Oh, got it. There we go. First down. Potential big gain. Got about 15 yards. Not bad. You know what? We'll try this again. Nope, we got to hand that off. He's got 5-6 yards. See, also, now that they've added in the RPO, it is a added bonus for guys who aren't very good at running the ball and aren't very good at passing the ball. It really gives you that opportunity to be good at both. Because once you get the hang of what you're looking at for the RPO, you get really good at gaining yards no matter what. Now, you have plays where you're just going to have an absolute loss no matter what you do. Because they've just got it set up correctly, but most of the time you can gain yardage. Like that. Touchdown. So he's got 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. 5 of 5, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right, so Arkansas was not the team I'm worried about. I think I play Georgia. Georgia's like a 95 overall. Like, that team's going to destroy me. The only time I have been able to beat Georgia was with ECU of all teams. I couldn't do it with Kansas State. I couldn't do it with NC State. But I could do it with ECU, which was really weird. And there we go. We got them. That was not good. I really thought they were going to run it, and I was wrong. I make mistakes. Now, when they get into the red zone, you want to do cover 2 every time because they pass it way too often in the red zone, and the cover 2 just kind of eats it alive. All right, they're passing it, but I am not smart. I was just hoping I could get down there. and get the sack. See, red zone, we're going cover 2. This is normally where I get most of my interceptions, is in this red zone. Right there, like that. They just throw it to you. Please tell me he's not at the 1 yard line. Crap. All right, the other thing is when they're pressuring your quarterback, or not pressuring your quarterback, pressing your receivers, you can go deep if you have fast receivers. Almost exclusively. That's why I try not to press them ever, because that's always when I get beat deep. Every single time I have gotten beat deep, it's because I'm in a zone cover and I press. There we go. All right, our main goal is just taking off this time. If I score the touchdown, I score the touchdown. Oh, dang! I thought I was getting that touchdown. I'm not gonna lie. That felt like that was in. All right, I still got 2 timeouts. I should have plenty of time to do 2 plays. Oh, that is some BS.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. He's got it down to the.
All right, I got 1 more timeout left.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more.
Oh, that was a bad decision.
Just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky.
You know what? We're going to go for it again. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right, as long as I don't get them from a return for a touchdown, they've got no chance at winning the game because I take too much time off on my drives. And I'm not throwing interceptions today. I refuse to throw an interception today. Growing up, I used to love Arkansas because they had 2 quarterbacks that I just absolutely just fell in love with watching. It was Matt Jones, and then Ryan Mallett, who transferred from Michigan to go to Arkansas, and I just loved watching both of those quarterbacks play. Matt Jones was a scrambling quarterback. I think he was like averaging almost 600 yards a season, and he had about 2,000 yards passing. And he was just really good quarterback who ended up going over to wide receiver, getting caught with like cocaine or something. I don't even remember. Just a nuts story. Similar to Money Manziel, except it was before Money Manziel was Money Manziel. So he was the original Money Manziel in that instance. And then Ryan Mallett was just awesome. He was awesome to watch. I was really hoping he'd get a starting job in the NFL, and he just could never really look good enough in the NFL to be a solid starter. But he did get stints to play, not really to start very often, but he did get stints to play occasionally, and he didn't do great. But watching those 2 in college was awesome for me. But of course, as you guys know, my favorite team will always be NC State. My favorite player will always be Phillip Rivers. And it's going to take an immense amount to change that. And I really hope NC State can get Gunner Rivers so I can have another Rivers to just cheer for and root for. That would make my day. If we recruited Gunner Rivers and he stayed and he was an NC State Wolfpack player for the rest of his life. I mean, it would just be awesome. Having Ryan Finley was awesome, and then going to Ben Finley, we should have kept Ben Finley. I mean, it's been tumultuous since Ben Finley, you know, beat UNC as the like fourth string quarterback, and then he lost to Maryland because we lost the offensive coordinator. You lose the offensive coordinator and then have two co-coordinators in the bowl game, and you're going to dictate whether or not you're going to have that quarterback be your starter next year off of a game where you had two co-coordinators who couldn't decide what the hell was going on. It was just dumb. But he went to Akron. He honestly, it took him a while. It took him the second half of the season. But once they got into MAC play, he looked a whole lot better. Hopefully he looks better his senior year. He's kind of gone all over the place. He went to Cal, then he went to Akron, and now he's at Akron as a starter. And hopefully he can stay at Akron and start and senior year just come out and do great. And I wish great things for him. I wish we would have started him. I would have taken the good with the bad. And he was a smart quarterback. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. All right, 3rd and 4. No, we don't have it. They're in zone. Oh no, I got caught behind my lineman. Oh, I actually had the run. If that lineman didn't just friggin' tackle me, pretty much. No, why are you going? No, you ruined it. Oh my God, then I whiffed. All right, minute 53 seconds left. We didn't do bad. Minute 53 seconds in the 3rd. Ooh. Oh, I thought my lineman was going to have him. I mean, he's a 90 overall. It's awesome. So he's actually recruited as a DN. This guy right there. He was recruited as a DN, right? And I was like, okay, well, I have 8 million DNs, so I don't really need a DN, and he's not that fast. So I looked at moving him over to D-tackle, saw that he was a 90. I was like, yep, man, we're going to move him over to D-tackle. Definitely going to do that. Mm-hmm. And it has worked out fantastically. Mangum has been great. Oh, the other thing you guys got to make sure to do is when you are creating a dynasty in this, and if you want to be successful, like really, really, truly successful, you got to be a recruiter. Your head coach has to be a recruiter. If they are a recruiter, you're going to get a ton of recruits. It's super easy to recruit if you're the recruiter head coach. If you are a position head or whatever the other ones are, it's so difficult to recruit, and that's how I messed up my NC State dynasty. I mean, I still was successful, but I could never win a national championship because I couldn't get the recruits. All right, 4th and 6. Got him, sack. Jarrett. All right, my quarterback has 130 yards passing, 137 yards passing with 3 touchdowns. 2 rushing, 1 passing, or 2 passing, 1 rushing. I'm not sure. I think it might be 2 passing, 1 rushing. We did recruit, I think it was a 4-star halfback. I think we recruited a 4-star halfback who's similar to Goku. So that'll be pretty cool. Because Goku was a 3-star back, and he's an 81 now, so he went up a lot. He was a 70 overall when I started him. Okay, I don't know. There we go. Now it worked. Okay, I got an easy first down. Also, the constant going forward on 4th down and completing the 4th downs is what helps me win these games too. My main strategy is taking time off the clock. against high-powered offenses. Now, this is one of those offenses that runs a lot, so the more time you take off, if you get a 2-score lead, it takes them forever to score. So you end up winning just by getting a 2-score lead, because it could take them 2 quarters to get those 2 scores, even if you don't score after that. Alright, it's 71 yards by our starting back. Our backup has like 50 or 60 yards. So our run game has been great. Our quarterback has like 15, 20 yards rushing. Great, got it. That was a good one. 85 yards rushing now. I like it. All right, we're going to try and throw this thing into the end zone. Oh, we got it. Touchdown. Second, that D tackle went to the other side. I knew I could run it. We have 3 rushing touchdowns. That's nuts. He has 3 rushing touchdowns. 1 passing. And that 1 passing was a 99-yard touchdown. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision. You decided to go for it.
All right, 2nd and 5.
The defense just didn't come up
Ooh. He almost got that. All right, the other thing you got to make sure to do is press the R1 button and then say that they're going to pass or run, depending on what you think they're going to do. You don't have to do it every time. Definitely don't do it on 1st down. Like, I don't consistently do it on 1st down. It really doesn't help you on 1st down because you're almost always wrong. But yeah, you push R1 and then the RS button up, and that will give you that'll give you the statement of whether they're going to pass, run up the middle, run to the left, run to the right. It genuinely does help. It's what helps me get all the interceptions that I get. Yes. It also helps your defense get sacks because they're going to pin their ears back and go for the quarterback no matter what. So if they do a play action, the defense is ready for it. All right, 136 yet left. They're taking way too much time. Ooh, I got beat. That was my guy. Whoopsie. Redding with a huge hit. All right, Kimball. Boom. I consistently hit stick. It's why I miss tackles a lot. But it does force fumbles. So my thought process is I want the turnovers. If I get the turnovers, I get an extra possession. If I give up a score, it's worth the risk. Oh my gosh. I kind of can't believe that one. Touchdown. All right, well, we ended up giving up a touchdown, 28-7. All right, we got the win, 28-7. We are undefeated. Still, we're 9-0. I don't remember who the next team is, but it's got to be harder than that, Arkansas. But that was our second to last home game, and that was the game where all of our recruits were coming. So I guess that worked out well for us. But we just were able to run it on them. We ran it down their throats. Our quarterback ran. Our running backs almost had 2 100-yard gainers. I think it was 85 yards and like 75 yards, which isn't bad at all to have a first and second stringers just run up and down the field on these guys. All right, let's take a look at these stats. Selvia, 8 of 8, 143 yards and a touchdown. 85 yards, no touchdown. 71 yards, no touchdown. 26 yards, 3 touchdowns. Nuts. 100 yards receiving by Emmanuel. Lanier with 33. Now remember, he had a 90. No, it was not 84 yards. We were on the 1 yard line. We were on the 1 yard line. How is that 84 yards? Oh well, whatever. Oh, that's right. He didn't get the touchdown in that one. Okay. Alright. 6 tackles by Kimball, 5 by Mangum, 4 by Solomon. Tackle for a loss, tackle for a loss, tackle for a loss. And then only 1 sack and then 2 interceptions by Reading and Washington. So we got the win. SEC plays going well. We are 9-0. We still have 3 games left, and I think they're the 3 toughest games considering Vanderbilt's not there anymore to play and Arkansas isn't there more to play. So we'll see who we play next. All right, guys, make sure to like and subscribe.